Welcome into the walled garden here at Hoveton Hall in Norfolk. It's a little dull this evening, but we're going to walk you around this garden and just show you some of the fantastic plantings they've got in this old walled vegetable garden. Quite a well photographed gardener's cottage with the green shutters. Something very English and yet just with a little French twist with the shutters on the side. Daisies flowering beautifully, white agapanthus in great drifts. I do know the name of this annual white flower, but it eludes me just now. We've got phloxes coming on in here, ornamental grasses, buddleias, and a late flowering little rambling rose planted all the way along this wall, underplanted with what's now finished carpet of pink geranium, all looking very nice. Still plenty of flower to go and see in this garden in mid-August. Still an odd flower to come on this late flowering rose. It's had its first flush, I'm sure, but there's plenty of young growth coming on and some bud to give a late summer display. And it's growing just by the side of this beautiful white lily at 3.5 feet, just poking over this box hedging, which is in very good condition all the way along this walled garden. More lilies, lovely pink one there. Growth's looking a little moth-eaten at the base, late summerish. Tree peony, seed buds now formed. These flower end of May, beginning of June. Just going to make my way along. All lilies here, it's a lovely planting. Red sedums down here, nicely looked after and cared for. Herbaceous border, some nice late autumn colour. Just look at these agapanthus along the base of this cottage. Isn't that lovely? Large leafed, large flowered agapanthus. Loving the sunny aspect on this cottage. Not getting much sun this afternoon. Acanthus doing nicely here. This is Rebecca. Looking very nice. And if I just pan up onto this long border, got these great plantings of crocosmia. This is probably fireglow, I guess. Just in its peak of flowering. Lovely bulk, big plantings of this here. Such a nice mixed herbaceous border this. Well protected from these large 15-foot walls. Lovely cottage, really nice location this. Love this little geranium here. Late flowering summer, herbaceous, hardy perennial geranium with a lovely deep purple colour on it. Still attracting some insects at this time of year. Through now into another beautifully walled garden, the old kitchen garden here at Hoveton Hall Gardens. Laid out more formal, this planting arrangement. It's quite unusual this rather than box. There's the outer aspect. I think they've used marjoram, either marjoram or oregano. There's the outer element in this planting with the variegated box in the centre and the clip box balls as the very central decoration. Lovely little gardener's hut there with chimney, must have been for heating greenhouses that are long gone. Nice clematis flowering on this back wall, late summer variety. Small flowers but masses of them, peppered up to around 12 or 15 feet growing up this wall. Doing very well. Just pan around. Again, we've got a nice planting standing all the way down on this eastern aspect of the garden. Penstemons, more geranium, quite a few herbs in here as well. Peonies, and some beautiful ball hydrangeas. Lovely sized flowers, just browning off ever so slightly now in the middle of August. A lovely garden to explore here. Do recommend if you get the opportunity to visit Hoveton Hall, even at this time of year when what it's famous for, which is the summer and spring early displays in the wooded areas of the garden. And there's still plenty to see here in the walled herbaceous garden. Well worth a visit.